goods of all shapes and colors, all made in China. There are even warehouses dedicated to items produced by the world's most prolific manufacturer.
This is fully owned by Chinese, and therefore you get the best price here.
With increasing costs, Sri Lankans are snapping up the bargains. But the deals are not just on household goods, tools and toys. China pledged $2.2 billion in loans during the recent visit of Sri Lankan President Mahinda Rajapaksa. The Asian giant has provided the bulk of funds spent in Sri Lanka's post-war reconstruction program. This multi-million-dollar container terminal is the latest Chinese-funded infrastructure project. Chinese projects include Sri Lanka's first toll expressway, an international airport and seaport, and a coal-fired power plant. The closer contacts between the two countries, actively cultivated by the present Sri Lankan government, has led to an increase in the number of Chinese visitors.
In comparison to last year, a number of Chinese arrivals has gone up very nicely.
You can never see a more beautiful, more natural place in China or in some European countries.
The China-Sri Lanka relationship is not new, but it has entered a new and closer phase.
Whether it's inexpensive goods like this, tourists, or multi-million-dollar infrastructure projects, China has made its presence felt in Sri Lanka. It's a relationship that has benefited both sides.
In addition to vital military and financial support to defeat the Tamil Tigers and rebuild the country, Sri Lanka has relied on China to fight international criticism about the way it ended the war. Former Ambassador Diane Jayatillaka says Sri Lanka has misread its diplomatic position and points to a
deep-seated misconception in the Sri Lankan establishment that it is China and Russia on its side which provides a sufficient geostrategic counterweight which enables a degree of immunity and impunity to be enjoyed by the Sri Lankan regime and state.
This misconception, Jayatillaka warns, can create a very negative outcome for Sri Lanka. Minal Fernandez, Al Jazeera, Colombo.